When we think about mob powerhouse Don Carlo Gambino, we can't ever imagine him letting loose on one of his subordinates in an expletive-filled tirade, threatening all sorts of unspeakable violence. However, the same can't be said of the likes of John Gotti, Nicky Scarfo or Tommy Agro. Let's take a look at a few examples of angry mobsters having a good old foul-mouthed rant. Welcome to OC Shorts, bringing you detailed historical snapshots of the American Mafia and other organised crime. Feel free to subscribe if you like that sort of thing. Today, we're going to take a quick look at transcripts of conversations where various mobsters have let loose with fearsome, angry rants. Let's start with an expert at delivering insulting, threatening tirades, John Gotti. In 1982, the FBI recorded Gambino associate Anthony Big Tony Moscatello receiving the full extent of Gotti's wrath. Moscatello had leased a car for the then acting captain John Gotti, and the future family boss wanted to discuss it further with Big Tony. However, Moscatello wasn't getting back to Gotti in a timely fashion. Finally, the pair connected. The FBI recorded conversation went as follows. Big Tony: "Hi, buddy." Gotti: "Buddy my fucking balls. What? I got to reach out for you for 3 days in a fucking advance." Big Tony: "Pal, my wife just told." Gotti: "You know, let me tell you something. I need an example. Don't you be the fucking example. Do you understand me?" Big Tony: "Listen, John." Gotti: "You listen. I called your fucking house 5 times yesterday. Now if your wife thinks you're a fucking Dunsky, or if she's a fucking Dunsky, and you're gonna disregard my fucking phone calls, I'll blow you and that fucking house up." Big Tony: "I never disregard anything you..." Gotti: "Well, you call your fucking wife up and you tell her, or I'll get in the fucking car and I'll go over there and I'll fucking tell her." Big Tony: "Alright." Gotti: "This is not a game. I'm not going to have to reach for you for 3 days and nights here. My fucking time is valuable." Big Tony: "I know that." Gotti: "And you get your fucking ass down here and see me tomorrow." Big Tony: "I'm going to be there all day tomorrow." Gotti: "Yeah, never mind you'll be there all day tomorrow. And don't let me have to do this again. Because if I hear that anybody else calls you and you respond within 5 days, I'll fucking kill you." Our next hot-headed mobster is Banana Soldier and all-round psychopath, Anthony Mirra. FBI agent Joe Pistone, whilst working undercover with the mob using the alias Donnie Brasco, spent a considerable amount of time with the greatly feared Tony Mirra. In Pistone's book, Way of the Wise Guy, he recalls an incident where he and Mirra are walking through a shopping mall when Tony Mirra decides he needs to make a phone call. The pair find a payphone, but there is already a lady using it. Pistone writes, "She's this mousy little housewife with her mousy little husband standing next to her, watching their 2 little kids." Tony Mirra waits just 15 seconds before unleashing hell on the unsuspecting family. Joe Pistone recalls, Tony says, "When are you going to be off the fucking phone?" The lady is shocked. She says something like, "I don't know, I'm talking. In a minute?" Tony says, "Well, you've been on that fucking phone long enough." The poor husband is standing right there, and he doesn't do a thing. You can tell he is totally intimidated and embarrassed. Tony says, "I need to use the fucking phone, so get off the phone, you fucking cunt." I say, "Tony, for Christ's sake, leave the lady alone. You're embarrassing her husband and you're scaring her kids." He says, "I don't give a fuck. I need to use the fucking phone." Then he turns to the poor housewife and says, "Now hang up the fucking phone, you bitch." Finally, the lady hangs up and this nice little family slinks away, shaken and terrified. The husband has been emasculated right in front of his wife. I feel pretty bad his kids had to see it. Tony Mirra makes his call like nothing happened. In 2017, alleged Del Cavalcanti family soldier Jerry Balzano was driving his car when another motorist did something that displeased the New Jersey mobster. Balzano then pulled in front of the motorist, stopped his car, jumped out, and approached the offending vehicle. The incident was caught on a dashboard camera, and as Balzano charged at the other vehicle, he can be heard saying, "You want to play fucking games, cocksucker? You want to cut me off like a tough guy?" The driver's wife then calls 911, telling the operator that her husband is being attacked. "Someone is hitting my husband," the wife screams into the phone multiple times. Balzano continues his rant. "You want to play like a tough guy? You're nothing. You're a motherfucker, that's what you are. Get out of the fucking car." Balzano was eventually escorted back to his car by another driver. Jerry Balzano was ultimately arrested and sentenced to 11 months inside, due to the incident being a breach of the terms of his supervised release from a previous prison term. Over in Chicago, feared outfit enforcer Frank the German Schweihs was recorded talking with William Red Wemette, the owner of an adult bookstore. Red Wemette is being shaken down by another mobster, who he believes works for a gangster called Mike Glitter. Frank the German Schweihs emphatically assures Red Wemette that he is under his protection and doesn't need to worry about a thing. Frank the German tells Wemette, "No, you don't have to be afraid. You got my word on that. There ain't no one gonna fucking touch you unless they knock me down first. And I'm not an easy guy to knock down, Red. You're with us, you're with me, and there ain't no one gonna fuck with you. Case closed. You got my fucking solemn promise on that. Now, if Mike sent this cocksucker here to bother you, Mike's in some fucking serious trouble, Red. Because he has no excuse. He knows better. He knows this fucking joint is spoke for, and I don't think he would be that stupid to try and step on my fucking pecker or the people I'm affiliated with. Do you understand?" Up in Canada, powerful mobster Vito Rizzuto was recorded delivering a short but effective threat to a man who owed him money. "I want my 112 G's today. I want my fucking money today, or Lorenzo says he's going to grab you. He's going to fucking turn you into a pretzel." Staying in Canada, mobster Francesco Del Belso was taped telling the facts of life to a heavy gambler called Dino. "Dino, you owe me 17,000 and still haven't paid." Del Belso, "Bro, there's no fucking book in the city that doesn't belong to me. You know that? I have a fucking book that's worth 50 million and you're telling me about 17,000. But you know how much we take? $1 billion in action. You think I'm a fucking clown or something, bro? I built a fucking empire. What are you talking about 17 dimes? I spit on 17 dimes. Dino, I didn't call you a clown. Del Balso, I'm going to send my man Lorenzo to talk to you. What the fuck? Bring my fucking money to me by the end of the week. I don't want to hear no story. The Lorenzo that both Vito Rizzuto and Francesco Del Belso are referring to is Lorenzo Giordano, a powerful and capable mobster. Giordano was gunned down himself in March 2016. In 1962, mob powerhouse Meyer Lansky was recorded having some choice words to say about Attorney General Bobby Kennedy. "Let me tell you something. Anyone who hasn't lived hasn't the right to tell anyone else anything. He's a young boy, 37 years old. He hasn't lived yet, and he wants to tell others how to live. He's an arrogant punk." Scary Gambino mobster Michael Mickey Boy Paradiso, a man who allegedly once punched John Gotti in the face, saved one of his famous rants for a member of his own family. Over Christmas in 2005, Paradiso was heard talking about the lack of respect he was being shown by his daughter and her husband. "I told her, I did 19 years with niggas and I had better Christmases, Thanksgivings and any holiday in there than I had here. Because every time I'm here, your husband got a fucking attitude that one day I'm going to shoot him in his fucking head. And you're going to make me crazy, and I'll end up shooting you too. Mob-connected celebrity Frank Sinatra also liked to fly off the handle. Such as this example, when Old Blue Eyes was speaking with Ed Olson, the chairman of the Nevada Gaming Control Board, regarding Sinatra's casino license. Sinatra: "You listen to me, Ed. You're acting like a fucking cop. I just want to talk to you off the record." Olson: "Who am I speaking to?" Sinatra: "This is Frank Sinatra, you fucking arsehole. F-R-A-N-K, Sinatra. Now, you listen, Ed. I don't have to take this kind of shit from anybody in the country, and I'm not going to take it from you people. I'm Frank Sinatra. You just try and find me, and if you do, you can look for a big fat surprise. A big fat fucking surprise. You remember that. Now listen to me, Ed. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Just don't fuck with me." Olson: "Are you threatening me?" Sinatra: "No, just don't fuck with me, and you can tell that to your fucking board of directors and that fucking commission too." Chicago outfit powerhouse Solly DeLaurentis had the following angry outburst in a phone conversation with William B.J. Jehoda, a gambler turned government witness. "Don't refer to me as the boss, or fucking you're in charge, you're the chief. Don't tell me that." DeLaurentis trying to ensure that people didn't refer to him as the boss, especially on an unsecured telephone line. We'll finish by looking at the classic rant from angry Gambino soldier Tommy Agro. Agro is lecturing Gambino associate Joe Dogs Iannuzzi about loyalty. "I got people that will eat the fucking eyes out of your fucking head, you dumb bastard. And they're as loyal as a motherfucker, with balls the size of cows. All I have to do is tell them to load up, be in this place at this time, and they'll walk in and blast everybody. No fucking hesitation. No nothing. You think I'm easy? You think I'm where I'm at today because I'm easy? What I've done, you haven't dreamt of, my friend. Why do you think people fear me? Because I was a hard-on, you fucking moron? You think I got where I was because I was a jerk-off in the street? You're easy, you motherfucker. The most wrongest thing you ever did was fuck me. People fear me, you dumb fuck." Interestingly, it was Joe Dogs Iannuzzi who recorded this outburst in revenge for Tommy Agro and his men trying to beat Joe Dogs to death a few months before. At the start of the video, I mentioned that it was hard to imagine Carlo Gambino letting fly with the threatening expletive-filled tirade. And yet, according to Andy Pete Peace's excellent book The Colombo Family, an illegal bug planted in Gambino's Florida apartment at the Golden Gate Motel in March 1962 recorded a side of Gambino that is rarely seen. The FBI summary of the tape stated that Carlo Gambino bet on horses, regularly insulted his wife, and cursed. They added that Mrs. Gambino made racist comments. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching.